episode this is of the We'll Just Agree to Disagree podcast, but it's a new episode.
Yeah.
And I'm Beyonce Fox.
And I am Ryan Lee.
Yeah. Do you know what episode this is?
One something.
Yeah. After we did 100, honey, we didn't care
We
no
stopped
more.
counting.
Won a lot.
One a lot. I
One a
like
lot.
that.
Yes, that's a good
We're gonna
one.
stick with that.
Man, and joining us, oh my goodness, I am so happy to have this dude in the studio with us. Ryan, you know
Yeah.
how cool he is.
Yeah.
We all know his certified platinum song, Why I Love You.
Yeah,
This man
baby.
has been on TV, stage, everywhere. Major!
Yeah.
He's
You know what?
major.
Listen, it feels real good to be up in here with you two.
Okay.
Beautiful people, it's Major. And that's the name my mama named me.
Yeah.
For people that think I'm trying to be clever. That's my birth name. My clever part was I just capitalized every letter and put a period after that.
That's dope.
Because I meant that thing.
That's
You
dope.
know
But
what
I
mean?
like that.
Yeah.
Like, my name is Major.
Yeah.
Everything I do is
Major.
major.
My mama prays. She says, I pray that he makes a major impact on the world. And I'm like, okay, cool. She didn't tell me until I went through grade school and every joke everybody had until I got to college and was about to graduate. But I'm like, okay, so there's meaning behind this name. So I'm gonna lean in.
So I'm sitting with Major. I'm
Yes.
sitting with a Beyonce close to Beyonce nose. And my name is Ryan.
Listen,
So
Ryan,
I
Ryan
gotta
is mighty.
work hard.
No.
I gotta
Nah.
work hard.
Ryan Seacrest.
Listen, there's more than
What, Ryan? I gotta work hard, my
Hold
dad.
on, there's some more Ryans.
Listen.
Ryan, popular Ryans. Let's see, hold on. Popular
Ryan,
Ryans.
come on, who?
Popular Ryans.
No, I want to beyond who else's name is Ryan. Ryan means king.
It does. I do
Okay,
know
so
that.
we just gonna flow with that.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right,
Okay,
so
we
I
king,
just
I'm
need
king.
us to know that the name ain't
Okay.
just a name.
Like, okay.
It means king.
Yes,
There it is.
dope.
We got a Major, a Beyonce, and a king. Hello.
This is about to be a major episode.
Yeah, there
Yes.
it is. Ryan.
Okay.
All right, we gotta talk about it. New EP is called "The Hope of My Soul."
Yes.
It's coming out June 9th. Talk to
Yes,
us
sir.
about that.
Yes, sir. I'm super excited about this one. You see the cap I got on here right now. The Hope of My Soul is a collective of it's heart music, it's hope music, it's life music. It starts, of course, with my lead single, Baby Will You Love Me, that is getting a lot of love on
So
TV and radio. I'm so grateful. People are embracing it. They're playing it at cookouts and all that good stuff.
You just dropped the video too for it?
I did. It's a whole movie.
Oh, I gotta see
It's
it.
it's themed
wait.
off of like those Berry Gordy Motown,
Oh.
pool parties.
Oh, that's a vibe. That's
Yeah,
a vibe.
yeah,
That's a
you're
whole
welcome.
That's a good
vibe.
You're welcome.
summertime
Yeah,
vibe.
Yes.
And you know we kind of hippies a little bit,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
embrace that
Absolutely.
70s soul.
Yeah.
With your
Um,
necklace. With
yeah,
the
Yeah,
sign.
yeah. All right, Ryan, you be light with my Beyonce.
Let him know.
All right. So, no, but the Hope of My Soul is the new EP. It's got 6 songs on there. I just recently signed with the Monarch Nashville family and the sound. Thank you,
I know,
thank you.
Yes.
The project has genre-wise, it's Americana soul. It embraces soul and R&B and folk and a little bit of gospel, and as B was saying, she heard on even with Baby
Country.
Will You Love Me, a little country. She stole my heart in record time. Yeah, baby. And so, like, you know, I'm from Texas originally, Houston, Texas.
So you got
There
that.
it
answer.
is.
This is true. This is real.
There it
I
is.
appreciate that.
You know what I'm trying to say?
borrow that too.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
But it's special. It's a special project. Some great records on there. Producers that are involved are Harmony H Money, Samuels, JV the producer, Teddy P, and a Rock Nation producer by the name of Joaquin Bynum. It's special. Songwriters, I got Sting's son that co-wrote one with me, Joe Sumner, Lauren Evans, Brunis Charles, my brother. It's good.
You got some heavy hitters.
It's
in there.
special. It's special. So think Bill Withers meets Sam Cooke meets a Lil Mumford and Sons.
Okay.
I'm just here to help
Wow.
It's major.
the people. I'm just here to help
Yeah,
the people.
that's major.
Yeah.
Now, this album, the theme of it, it discusses and points out and highlights mental health
Yeah.
and self-care.
Yeah. Much of it was written during the pandemic. And I think that's when humanity was awakened to the importance of mental health and mental wellness and self-care, understanding that we have to really do daily life inventory checks. Like, what's feeding me? What's taking from me? What am I giving to, and what am I taking from? And who's in my life adding value, and who's in my life devaluing it? You know, I you may remember my song "Better with You in It." Like, those bars, my life is better with you in it. If they don't make you, they only break you. So like, I'm the music for this particular EP soundtracks people getting better, doing life, doing love, and doing future better. Yeah, and hope is the message. Hope is the message. Hope is the message. We can talk more on that, but because I'm feeling something.
I want to stay on this because we talked about it before the podcast started. Me and Beyonce, we don't sleep. We are working.
We're gonna work on that. All right.
We don't. We don't.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that.
But
I got a saying called "Pace is grace."
Ooh.
Every true champion knows you have to make time to not only catch your breath, but to refuel. In all your giving, neglect not yourself. If you're doing all the pouring, at some point, burnout is going to be your only reality.
That is true.
And that ain't fair. And it seems like y'all are massive givers, and everybody takes from y'all. Y'all show up for everybody else.
Major,
But
you got a song out. What's going on now?
So God done put me up in here on the agree to disagree to help you understand, that you're just as valuable to Him as everybody else you're making time for. So start making time for yourself. You set the bar based on how you do yourself.
Yes.
Bible says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. The standard must be established on how you do you before you do it with anybody else.
Did we just get in trouble?
You're welcome. Lashings for the both of them.
I was gonna say no. In all seriousness, I think because, and Beyonce, you probably feel the same. I know for me, being young in this industry, right, still being new to it, I feel like I'm always striving for that what's next to come. Beyonce can tell you, I can get the new job, I can get the new position. I celebrate a day, but I'm like, okay, I gotta move forward. I don't sit in that moment and I don't dwell in it. How do you tell us to dwell in it and rest, but still we feel like we gotta grind?
To not give your moment its true honor is an indirect show of neglect and unappreciation. Because we prayed for these moments. So when they come, why wouldn't you celebrate them? So we prayed for the gift, we get the gift, and we quickly move on. You don't have time to unwrap it and then marvel at it and say, whoa, I finally got the very thing that I'd been hoping for. Who does that? Imagine having kids on Christmas Day. You finally are able to give them the gift they've always wanted. They open it, thank you, and put it to the side and say, what's next? No.
Well,
show the Creator, the giver of all things, you appreciate the progress so that you can have more. Because and what happens is it's big city life does that to you. Big city life does it to you. It keeps you moving on to the next because it has you thinking for some reason you're going to miss out on something.
That's facts.
But one thing I've learned, because I used to wrestle with the same thing, is that everything that's for me, whatever is for me, won't miss me. It won't miss me. I have to find a pace of grace that not only allows me to be productive, but also assures that I'm present. Because the present is the only space in time that gives you everything you need. The future can't, because you're not there yet. And the past has already happened. The present is the present. Honor it.
This is why, before we did this interview, he asked us about this podcast. And what do we say? We love that we get something from it. We always don't know where episode is going to go.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to get a word.
Yeah, you just got one.
Got one.
Just got
Received.
one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Very much
I'm
received.
daring you to try it one day at a time. It's going to be difficult because you've already shown people that you'll quickly move when they ask.
Woo!
But what you
Catch
have
it.
to understand,
Did you catch it?
but what you have to do is it takes time, just as long as it took to condition yourself to be this way. You have to give yourself grace to recondition yourself to be what is better for you. And so it takes it one step at a time. One step at a time where you say, you know what, today I won't be able to do all of that. And you let somebody know, and it's going to be tough for them to swallow, but they're going to have to realize there's a thing called boundaries. Because most of the time they have them for themselves. But okay, so let's get to the project. The Hope of My Soul. Imagine an album, an EP with music that literally says all of that.
We get it, man.
yeah,
You're
we
welcome.
already-
You're
we
welcome.
already-
Can we say the hope of my soul on 3, 1, 2, 3? The hope of my soul. That's all I'm trying to tell the people. Go on and get that.
Yes,
and
sir.
help yourself. Yeah.
You're not known as the Dealing Hope worldwide dealer for nothing.
Yeah,
'Cause that was
yeah.
just a word, like, seriously.
No, for
Thank you for
on
that.
time word.
Like, on time and, like, so on point. Like, wow.
If
On
you-
time.
If you
Wow.
read our text conversation.
No, I know.
Just wow.
I know my kind. I know my kind because I've been
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
I used to, before it hit for me, I worked as a executive assistant and project manager to some very influential people, from politics to the corporate space to entertainment industry. And one of the things I realized was that most of these people that had amassed so much were miserable because they were always on to the next.
Yep.
And so what I started doing, and this is why they were so pissed when I was like, okay, I got to do my career fully. I used to put in their schedule blocks for rest stops. So it would be maybe 5 minutes there or 10 minutes there or 30 minutes there. And they're like, wait, I have space here. Why do we have this? And I said, oh, that's rest. And when they started, they're like, I didn't ask you to do that. And I said, I know you didn't, but you needed it. You have family that needs a moment with you. Or you actually didn't realize the last time you were rushing and you wasted something on your clothes on the way to, or you forgot this, and I just want you to reset so you can be refreshed for the next thing, so I can prepare you. And literally they started incorporating that. So all of their assistants, they're like, I'm gonna need you to do, set me up with a major schedule. Give me some pockets to rest. Even my manager has to be like, yo, I got it. I don't need you to tell me, but I'm like, you know what? I'm okay pausing for a second. Get back to your family. And I know he's a family man, but I remind him, like, I'm aware that we as humans, for some reason, think because we're made from God, we are God. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Bible says all day, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But you know what it doesn't say? You know what it doesn't say?
What's that?
Zoom in. It doesn't say I can do all things at once through Christ who strengthens me.
It don't.
It don't.
Mine don't say that.
Okay, nope, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. So we making music that says all of that, and people can connect with it without feeling preached to. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And you said there's 6 on the
6
EP?
songs.
Okay.
Baby, Will You Love Me? Hold My Hand. Oh, that's special. We have Said a Prayer. I Prayed for You is the title of it. Okay. That's John Legend's favorite one.
Who's?
John Legend, my big bro, John Legend.
Yeah.
Oh, you like some John Legend?
What?
That's
our
guy. Yeah. We're both on the Grammy board for the Recording Academy. He's a trustee, and I'm on the executive board for the LA chapter. But anyway.
But tell him Beyonce said hi.
I'll tell him. I'm gonna let him know.
Thank you so much.
So I prayed for you, We have For the Win, and
Nice.
that's taking bars from that Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good. Yeah. And so it says, it's all working together for the win. Ooh, it's special. It's special. It's special.
I
It's
love
special.
it.
And then we got another one called Joy in the Battle. That feels like the real Mumford and Sons, like Aloe Black, like really, really cool. And then a bonus track called Heaven Now.
Nice. Nice. I got it. Look, pre-order.
Heaven
Can
Now.
I pre-order it?
Yeah, you
Heaven
can.
Now.
You can pre-save. You can
Okay.
pre-save right
Okay.
now, and you'll automatically get "Baby Will You Love Me" and "Hold My Hand."
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Before you get out of here, you just posted about it. You celebrated the 7th anniversary of Why I Love You.
You better know it.
Like the wedding anthem.
Can you please talk about that song and how it's really changed your whole career? Because that song, I have not been at a wedding. And I
Right.
don't hear it. It can come on in the car. I'm gonna go in. I'm
Right.
gonna go in the spirit.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know who I love, but I'm
Right.
gonna go in.
Bro, so
That
I'm
falsetto.
about to break this down for you. So this is why I love
Yes.
you. This is why I love you. Listen, this song, because you love me. I started mad high, but I hit
did.
it.
It was
I
high.
hit it though. I hit it
tried.
though. You're no, but listen. So that song has literally changed my life.
Yeah.
It has changed my life. Stevie Wonder was one of the first legends to call it that this song will be one of the wedding love songs for years to come. And then Mama Patti LaBelle called me out of the blue and said, "Who are you? I love this song. It's amazing." And you know, and so many people have embraced it. Beyonce was one of the first radio folks, you know, in the iHeart system to really show love and embrace it. And it's wild because the song has done everything that I hoped for it to do and then some. And it has literally become one of the top 3 wedding songs of the urban community specific, but even globally, it's being played everywhere. Like the Caribbean, you go places like they're playing it alongside Celine and Whitney and stuff, and I'm just like, this is crazy. You let them know, go to Jamaica and let them know you know Major, Mr. Why I Love You. It's a calling card, guy. It's wild, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. God, you're amazing. But you said you go in on it. So not only do people play it, you know, for their romantic, you know, soundtrack, or for weddings, but for baby showers, for funerals, for self-love moments, but also church services have been playing it. And it's wild because the song was written as a love letter that I wrote to God.
Wow.
And love wrote me back.
Wow.
Because I always wanted to know love in the way that I sing about it. And so I had to sing about it from the reference point of God love, because that was the most consistent I knew. And I said, I want people to understand how to do this love thing on earth as it is in heaven. Stevie Wonder hits me and he says, and I know I'm dropping that like we're just buddies, right?
It's Major.
Well,
Drop it.
You're Major. Go ahead.
That's wild. He says, Major, continue to write and sing about love, because God is there, because God is love. And in that moment, I realized that a master of love songs had just given me the key to his formula of success.
Wow.
He writes from the God perspective of love. That's why all of his songs connect all over.
Thinking about him, yep.
When you come from the perspective and the heart of the creator, you're always going to reach the heart of creation.
And when you also give the creator the flowers and the love, he then does more. The Bible says, eyes have not seen nor ear heard. So when you wrote that song saying, God, I love you, this is why I love you, you did not know, because he wrote this for me, I'm about to take this song across the seas, across the country. Like,
he knew.
Listen,
he knew.
He knew. But I'm gonna give you a funny curveball. We're on the set of a web series called Flawed. I don't know if you know the social media comedian actor Kev on Stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brother. His brother who just passed, Jason Fredericks,
Yeah, rest in peace.
is a playwright. And so he did this web series called Flawed, and it had my brother Jor-El Quinn in it. And we're at lunch on a lunch break. And they serve, it's low budget. So you know lunch is either sandwiches or pizza.
Yes.
And most likely the pizza is from Little Caesars.
But we praise them in
We
that
pray
season.
for that hot and ready, that $5 hot and ready. But listen, they said we having sandwiches, and I'm a little bougie. Been bougie all my life. Haven't been rich all my life, but I've been bougie all my life. And I said, what kind of sandwiches? And they said ham and turkey or veggie.
Okay.
And I said, well, I don't want any of that. And they said, well, what do you want? Jor-El is on the piano playing lullaby music. And I said, chicken salad sandwich. I want a chicken salad sandwich because I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I love it.
We posted that video because they filmed it. They were like, yo, that's crazy. Do it
I
again.
love it.
And it went viral. My producer Harmony said, Negro, that's a hit. Come in the studio.
Love
We
it.
about to write a love song to that. And then it became about the love letter. So I just want you to know, some stuff starts goofy. And then
You never know.
Look how
You never
it ends
know.
up. Look how it ends up. The Hope of My Soul, available June 9th. Be
Yes.
sure to cop that. My dude,
Yes.
major, truly major. You
Yeah.
have such a blessed career, man.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning. Like, for real, for real. You got
Yeah.
a long way to go.
Facts.
Longevity in this business. Keep making that good music that comes from the heart, and keep dealing that hope
yeah, I'm a hope dealer, y'all.
worldwide.
My mama's
Yes, sir.
favorite hope dealer. We doing this,
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Yeah.
Major, go get it, y'all. June 9th.
Listen, I love the fact that we agreed on almost everything.
We
did.
did. And
There's
that,
no
and that
disagreement.
doesn't happen a lot.
There was
Yeah.
no disagreement.
No, it does
Listen,
not happen
no
often.
disagreement.
Not at
No
all.
disagreement. Well, it started a little rough when Ryan didn't want to embrace the fact that his name meant something.
You know, I'm a king now. That's
Yeah,
how
you
I
a
am.
king,
I'm a
king
I'm
Ryan.
about to rap.
King
I'm
Ryan.
about to be a rap.
Yeah. He gonna be a ref.
Yeah, there you go.
Patience, my grace. Huh?
We are out.